On this week's State Champs Esports show, we've got interviews, game previews, Rocket League tournament updates, and more. So let's get started. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Candace, and before we get started, I want to remind you to visit ltuathletics.com to recruit yourself for Lawrence Tech's new varsity esports team. And while you're at it, head over to hungryhowies.com for contactless delivery. We kick this week's episode off with a look at one of our Rocket League teams, an all-girl rookie squad from Royal Oak High School.
Wait, no, do you want to do like a specific one?
It doesn't matter to me.
Let's do that one that we did last time. That one was pretty.
Yeah, just don't do the one that has you can go around the goal, because I don't like that.
Oh yeah, I won't do that.
I'm Lydiana, and my username is rekid7221. The first time I ever played was literally like 2 days before the tournament.
I'm gonna be on blue, and I'm not gonna win. I can guarantee you.
I like it.
Wimalali is Sexy Grape. I started playing Rocket League, I played 2 times last year, and then I started actually playing when the tournament started.
My name is Lily Weinclaw. My name on the game is Clawgirl1210. I think I started playing in 7th grade or something like that, and then I stopped playing, and then I just recently started playing again.
Hi, I'm Taylor Bellford, and my username is Great Striker. I started playing in 7th grade, and then I recently started playing again for these tournaments.
My favorite part is probably me raging. I'm just kidding. But actually, my favorite part is probably just playing with my friends and getting to talk to them and how bad we are. But it's okay. It's fun. It's fun when we play against each other. So
I think it's a good learning experience, and I think it's fun to get better together.
I think it's cool to play with other people from different schools and getting to play with your friends. You can really work on your skills.
Girls should definitely play because we would have a better chance, maybe.
yeah.
And also, we could have a girl team that wins too, and that would be so exciting. I'd be yes!
I encourage girls to play because girl power. Girls should play, and it can't be an only guys game, so.
We gotta break the stereotype,
Yep.
For many gamers, the anticipation of the new PlayStation and Xbox consoles have been one of the few bright spots of 2020. With release week upon us, we're looking at some of the new games you can play to put those consoles to the test. Up first is Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is a PlayStation exclusive and a continuation of the successful 2018 Spider-Man game.
You think you can beat the Tinker? Rock some. You can!
Every time I think I got this Spider-Man thing figured out, something goes wrong.
Miles, our family doesn't give up.
Whenever you say Spider-Man, you always mean the other one. You're Spider-Man. You can fix this. Your way.
Up next is another PlayStation exclusive, Sackboy: A Big Adventure. This is a platform game that is part of the Little Big Planet franchise.
Yes, this valiant warrior will face many dangers. Treacherous jungles await him. Vast oceans full of the kind of nasty stuff you find in oceans. Snowy mountains that are very chilly indeed. And yes, even the terrificating void that is outer space. All on his way to becoming a knitted knight.
If you're a fan of dance rhythm games, there's Just Dance 2021, which features songs from musicians like Harry Styles, Billie Eilish, The Weeknd, and many more recent chart toppers. This is the first Just Dance not released on the Wii since the original debuted back in 2009. Now let's switch gears to Godfall from Counterplay Games. This action role-playing fantasy game is centered around a battle to prevent the apocalypse. Godfall is available for PS5 and PC. there's Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War from Activision. As the title suggests, the game is set in the 1980s during the height of the US and Soviet Union tensions. This is the 6th installment of the Black Ops series and is available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. A few weeks ago, we announced that Lawrence Tech had been awarded an epic Megagrant. Now, we bring you an interview with one of the professors that helped make it all happen.
Joel Graves here with Mars Ashton, who is an assistant professor at LTU, who helps run a lot of the games programs over there. How you doing, Mars?
I'm good. How are you doing, Joel?
We've heard word of something called the Epic Megagrant. Could you tell us what that is and a little bit about it?
So the Epic Megagrant is something that I had proposed. It's in two parts. One, it's a kind of sponsored, dedicated home base on campus that is the Epic Center for Unreal Technology. And then the second part would be a series of certification and workshop offerings that Lawrence Tech would house.
So how did this come about? Did you reach out to them, or did they reach out to the school, or how did that really happen?
So Epic Games kind of put out this big open call, really asking for proposals of many kinds, not just within education, but it was a very quick grant proposal, and it was accepted. So, of course, with the pandemic and having some kind of like sponsored, studio space to update and make, all fancy and flashy to house this kind of stuff, it's like the worst timing.
Would this change the curriculum in any way for, I don't know, maybe scripting for game art students or anything of that nature?
Yeah, undoubtedly. Like the short answer is yes. The Unreal Engine has always been something that we've tried to incorporate. There is an absolute need for Unreal trained individuals throughout Michigan. I mean, with automotive and film picking up the Unreal Engine, a lot of opportunities available for people, and with this partnership, we're really looking to capitalize on that. I mean, frankly, a lot of our faculty, we have experience within Unreal. We're right now really focusing on kind of the non-curricular side of things with the workshops and this certification. So this will be something that'll really be supplemental and geared towards students as well as professionals in the area.
Do you think there's possible for later down the line for more partnership or sponsorship from Unreal and different projects around campus?
Undoubtedly, really this initial grant has sparked a lot of conversations about future funding, and the wonderful folks at the education side, their education team at Epic Games have really urged us to continue looking for more funding in this realm, that they want to fund these opportunities, and provided these workshops are proven to succeed, and I'm very confident that they will, given the team and the interest that is within this area.
Well, thanks again, Mars, for coming out. Always a pleasure. Have a interview with you. Hopefully, the next few weeks we can have you back on.
Now it's time for some League of Legends highlights from the Lawrence Tech club team, who recently competed in the GG League's quarterfinals.
More than likely, I would say they started here and try to finish it as they push off Morningstar from their drag. Oh, Vayne using her Blade of the Ruin King. Ash has to ult out of that, but Rakan kind of caught, maybe trying to bait as Volibear is coming down too. But looks like Zach is here as well. An ult from Rakan, but gets deleted immediately. Looks like Zach's coming in, gets the pull onto Ash, but Ash able to get away. Zach takes out the Volibear, and the Ash goes down as well.
TP's in, or if he stays top to keep pushing, grab that last tower, but Rakan going
actually
in.
ulting in right here. Q missed by Morgana, but she's actually going to use her root. Probably get some people in the tower. Zach actually coming in, stunning that Ash just enough that she takes a turret shot. And just like that, Vayne killing the Wukong with ease. Everyone's so low for LTU, and they just get deleted immediately. Vayne with the Quadra. Did she get the Penta?
About 1.5k right now, which actually not too bad if you are down. Looking to fight, maybe catch this Volibear.
Oh man, yeah, Volibear definitely taking a chunk of damage, but the ult comes out from Annie, able to stun, but wow, Ezreal able to help that, but doesn't even get the assist on that. And there we go, this time a successful tower dive right there, but it looks like that's gonna splash onto that. Actually doesn't get anything. Oh my, the Akali gets the short end of the stick on that blast cone right there. Ult coming out from Set. She's able to get away. She's really fast right here. One ult coming out, able to stop it.
The save!
Oh my goodness! GXO at a 600 gold bounty again. So I'm not sure what this Olaf was doing there. That's quite an int if I've ever seen one. Legally an idiot getting demolished right there by a Kai'Sa ult. 2 kills for the Kai'Sa there. An ult coming out from Vel'Koz. Not able to do anything. That is...
I mean, that could be one-shot potential team fight for Akali. So leaving your Olaf to die, though, definitely not the best option.
But Akali coming out of nowhere and just slicing and dicing that.
Okay, Akali's in. Where's the team?
Goodness, got the Lulu really low. Big knock-up, 3-person knock-up, but not enough. Kai'Sa just kind of cleaning everything up.
Don't even take drag, just end the game.
Our assistant esports manager, Joel Graves, has been eagerly awaiting the release of the World of Warcraft expansion, Shadowlands. So he put together this look of the game.
As we are currently in World of Warcraft's 16th anniversary since it was launched, Blizzard Entertainment is launching their new and latest expansion, Shadowlands, on November 23rd. As we welcome this new expansion, it comes with new zones within the game, which includes Aldenwald, Revendreth, Bastion, Maldraxxus, and the Maw. Both players, old and new, are excited for the new expansion after coming off of a somewhat lackluster expansion of Battle for Azeroth. This is going to be a very exciting time for players as the expansion drops right before the holidays hit, so it should be a lot of time for players to get in there and experience the new expansion. On November 23rd, you can catch the new expansion launching over at our Twitch at twitch.tv/StateChamps Esports.
All right, thank you, Joel. Now, to wrap up the show, Kevin has a Week 3 breakdown of our Rocket League tournament.
What's going on, State Champs Esports Nation? I'm Kevin, and here are some of the highlights of Week 3 competition that is the High School Rocket League Tournament. First up, we had Catholic Central going up against Royal Oak, and the Shamrocks of CC getting the most points at the end of the regular season with 16, and has earned Catholic Central a first-round bye in the playoffs next week. Next up, we've got Divine Child going up against Rockford's #1 squad, and the Falcons of DC had the Rams by the horns 2-1. DC would end the season tied for second, sharing that spot with Dakota. And rounding off this week's highlights is Rockford's team #2 taking on Royal Oak with the Rams taking all 3 games, but I want to touch up on some games we don't have highlights for. Clausen had a rough bout this week against Dakota and Rockford Team 1, with the Trojans going winless. If you want to see your highlights right here on the State Champs Esports Show, be sure to message an admin in the Discord with the replay file or stream link. And I'll be back next week with playoff highlights from the High School Rocket League Tournament.
Thank you for the update, Kevin. Before we go, I want to encourage everyone to go to our website at statechampsesports.net to sign up for our first ever Overwatch tournament, which begins in January. And while you're at it, download our State Champs Network app for your smartphone and streaming devices. We are brought to you by Lawrence Tech and Hungry Howie's, and we thank them for their support. We'll see you all next time.